Welcome to Gdansk, the beautiful historic city. What we have here in Gdansk, of course, as well as all the history, is incredible culture, but some might say, most importantly, the place for Baltic amber.
Gdansk is the amber capital of the Baltic states, and you will see many stalls selling this curious organic all over the Tri-City. However, the cobbled Mariaska Street is where the most knowledgeable and prestigious amber dealers can be found.
We're about to head into this medieval forge tower, which actually used to be a prison tower. Now though, it holds some of the most special treasures of the region. This is the Amber Museum. And within the walls of this museum, there's going to be a lot of information all about the history, the movement, as well as the inclusions. I've even heard rumour there's an actual Fender Stratocaster guitar made purely out of the beautiful amber itself. We're now here at one of the main beaches where we mine or net our amber. The reason this is so perfect is due to the way in which it's etched out of the land and the direction that the tide mainly comes in, you get a really ferocious churning, which hopefully now and again sees one or two pieces of amber float up towards our shore. Marius has told us that a lot of people can be quite lucky when they come beachcombing. So essentially what he said is to sort of follow the arc in which the waves have naturally left, sort of part way down the sand. And as we were following them then, we've literally just found 2 or 3 really small but definite pieces of amber. It's amazing what you can find on a walk.
After a hard search on the beach, we called it a day, and the next morning we set off to Marius's factory to see the process from raw amber to beautiful jewellery.
We're here in Gdansk, of course, with the wonderful Marius, who is not only an expert in the wonderful amber, but is, of course, our supplier of the beautiful Baltic gold. It's so lovely to be here, Marius.
Great to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Anytime. Marius, tell us a little bit about how you started up this business.
Well, we started with my brother, which is my partner, about 20 years ago. And that was a natural match. I mean, the Baltic amber is what we find here is one of the very few gemstones we can find in the area we live. So we admire it since we were very young kids, and it's been throughout our lives, really.
Why do you think Baltic amber in particular is so world famous?
That's the only real amber in the world, to be honest, and only amber we can find in such a big spectrum of colors. We have it from lemon, going through the earthy colors, cognac, brownish colors, to the almost cherry red or black colors even. Yeah. So it's a lovely stone to work with, yes.
The wonderful Marius is going to be talking to us all about the process of working the amber from the raw material into the beautiful pieces you can get your hands on. So join us on this journey. We're going to be looking at how to create a cabochon now, and it's a shape that is really popular with us jewellery makers. So where does the process start with making the cabochons?
Well, the making cabochon starts like any stones we cut, from selecting the and sorting the material.
Yeah.
So basically, if you want to cut, for example, this one, which is 20 by 15 millimeters,
yeah,
cabochon, we need to find the piece of amber which is not too small, so we make a piece, obviously.
Yeah.
Or it's not too big, so the wastage is minimal.
Okay.
So something like that for that cabochon, that's the final piece we want to get. That piece would be just perfect, because as we see the sidewise, it will make the nice cabochon. Yeah, so now we're gonna show you how it's done.
Perfect.
From the raw piece of amber, that state, to the nice and cut cabochon.
So here we're flattening the back of the raw material to recreate the flat side of the cabochon. Once we've got the right flattened back, we sketch around the design itself so that we essentially are making a template. So at this time we're making what we refer to in the UK as a dobstick, which is essentially where you get the raw piece of material that is now flattened, essentially shaped. You're then gluing it on to this disc here, which means that when you come to actually cabochon forming it, you're going to get a really nice smooth finish because you've essentially got the access point to hold it nice and steady in place. So we've separated the cabochon from the dopstick by heating it. And as you can see here now, we're using this wheel to create a really stunning high sheen finish to the beautiful cabochon. We're in the stones and assembly room. Marius, what takes place in this room?
Well, basically when we have the silver parts ready, the stones already cut, we assemble the stones here. So the products are finally finished in this room here. After we use glue or something to assemble the stones, we put it in this machine under center temperature, so it hardens the glue, so it's much stronger than it would be if that's tried in a normal environment.
So that means that when you at home get your solid sterling silver pieces with the amber in them, you know that that beautiful piece of jewellery is going to last and last.